Boo.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
I wanted to give you a little smooch.
Were you giving me a little smooch?
No, I was trying to take out my competition.
A little smooch?
Why would you take him out? He's the #1 contender.
Fucking touch me, I'll break your fucking arm off.
That's why.
So who's the face and who's the heel in this
Who
scenario?
the fuck knows? Who cares?
Achilles had a heel.
Anyhow, so welcome to the Aftershock Corner,
guess,
Season
maybe.
3,
I
episode...
don't know what it is.
It's something.
Episode whatever.
Non-canon.
I am Owen the Birdman Finch, and this is...
The paper chewing, M&M eating,
Former
champion.
Aftershock champion.
Aftershock champion.
I shall reclaim my crown.
This is your first show since you lost the belt, actually.
It is, and look at him, he's got his fucking hat on, he's got his hood up, he's ashamed of himself.
He's a former shell of what he once was.
I think you held the title longer than CM Punk.
Getting close.
Yeah, well, because he didn't hold it for a year. He almost had it for a year.
Yep.
I think you had it for over a year.
No, he didn't.
I had it for 340 days.
So do you want to? Is
Fuck
there
you, Steve.
anything you want to say?
That's
now
supposed
that
to be
you
a
lost?
title that was supposed to be taken by the top man himself.
Steve, you better. Oh wait, I'll move out of the way so we can.
I'll get in the shot.
Yeah, give him the shot.
Get the shit.
I
Get in the
am
You can
the
say-
current,
Get in the shit.
reigning,
in the horn.
defending,
the hole, hon.
undisputed, Smark slaying champion,
Get in the hole, hon.
Steve Steiner.
With no championship.
With no championship.
I got mugged. That's
By
my
who?
story. Trademark Mark McCarthy. Yes, he will be on the show.
You've
You
been
said it
saying
for 3 semesters ago.
Yeah, you said it 3 semesters ago.
He will be on the show very soon, I guarantee it.
Very soon, that was like, again, another, those 3 semesters ago.
Look at that.
He's coming for you. And you. And you. But not me.
In you, because you're the fucking champion.
Yeah, you're the
He's
champion.
the champion. He's gonna face you.
Ready? It's easy to win it. It's much harder to keep it.
That's what she said.
What a way to ruin the fucking moment.
Oh, wait, I'm not gonna sit there because I'm completely in his way.
I won't move.
We need to figure this out so you can get in the shot.
Get in the shit.
Hit the shot.
Get in the
Alright,
shit.
let me move it over. Oh no, that
Well,
works, it works, it
let's
works.
start here. Steve, the placeholder signer.
And I am. Oh, I already introduced myself.
Yeah, no shit, you introduced this at the beginning. The #1 contender, I might add, to that pussy's championship. You can't see more because the pussy doesn't want to show his face. The #1 contender for the Aftershock Corner Championship. I should put my finger up. Actually, no, because you can't fucking see it because I'm way back here in front of my fucking phone. Now you can't see me. The most important person in the fucking show right now, not you.
Oh, by the way, did you announce what the
Aftershock Corner #1 contender. The man, the myth, the legend, the icon.
Dipping
the-
Dots.
The Joker. The Rainbow Head Warrior. The charismatic enigma. The franchise formerly, Christoph.
So we want me to announce what's going on with the belt?
well, did you guys say what happens when the result between these two guys?
Okay.
We're defending it at Hell in a Cell.
So I'll explain it quick.
I'll do it.
Steve versus Chris. Hell in a Cell. Winner of that faces John at the next NXT Takeover.
In an NXT Takeover Challenge.
And then at Survivor Series, it's going to be a free for all for the title.
Do you
But-
accept?
And Survivor Series, to my knowledge, will
This
mark
guy.
the predicting debut of trademark Mark McCarthy.
Are you sure this time?
Will. I'm
Sure.
positive.
Are you
he's
sure?
gonna
Because
be
you
up
said that
for it.
3 semesters ago also too. So,
I'm so positive.
Get in the
I'm
shot for this,
positive-
it's important.
I'm so positive. I'm multiplying my positive by a negative. Oh, wait a second. Shit.
You can't. That's impossible. That's mathematically impossible.
Well, I
we
mean,
slide
you
over
just
towards
get-
Owen a little bit more so you can get in the
A positive
fucking
times
shot.
a negative will equal a negative.
Yeah, that's
This
what
isn't
I'm
math class, guys.
I'm saying I'm not sure, but I am.
See, look at it. Only his shoulders in now.
You know what I find kind
he's
of
a
odd
freak.
how
He's a black lion.
it's proof that math is racist.
What?
That right there is proof that math is racist.
There we
You
go.
wanna know why? Ready? When signs are different, things become negative. When they're the same, they be positive. It's a racist.
But now John's half. Is this
You have
fine?
to move over a little bit more so we can get us all in the shot.
Hold on, don't move yet.
Let's just make a totem pole.
Totem pole.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get on my shoulders. You get on his shoulders.
I'm not getting on anyone's
Chicken
shoulders.
fight. It's a
Alright,
fucking.
let me get my.
Oh, we're doing a chicken fight? Alright, come on, Owen, hop up.
No, thank you.
Aw.
Got a teabag.
Wait, do it again, ready?
Come on, hop up.
Oh.
I thought you were going to leapfrog.
No,
That's the X Factor.
Let me get this on camera.
Fun fact.
Go.
Oh, jeez. Are you leapfrogging me?
I'm
They
leapfrogging,
won't
yeah.
contenders
Alright.
allowed in the shop anymore.
I know. This is important right now.
Oh,
Dee,
oh,
what the hell?
What the hell is
Leapfrog
that?
me.
I'm not doing that. Well, that's
Yeah.
too much.
That got really gay.
Yeah. Or he's not here.
Well, you got extremely gay.
Oh, got
So-
really good.
Alright.
It's not important. All that's important is
I'm
I
not
will
a contender.
successfully defend
Wait.
at Hell in a Cell.
By the way,
I
this
will
guy
successfully
right here,
defend
right
at
over here,
NXT TakeOver
unlike
Toronto.
I'm gonna win.
Fun fact about this whole thing. I'm the only one that successfully has defended his belt on his first attempt.
Oh, wait, James
You also
Boyce
defended
up.
it until every
Yep.
time until.
Yeah, Ori, James, and James again lost it on their first defense.
Also,
Stats are in his favor.
Right here and
due to
right
them
here,
not
the
being
money
here,
maker.
due to them not being here, we have both renamed their nicknames. So whenever they come back, it's gonna be really confusing for like the
Like
five
a
fans.
money maker right here is
the
gonna
zero
win
fans
it.
we have.
BK Fast.
So we're gonna have the franchise, the King, the Birdman, the Smart Slayer, and then James will be the Mean Man.
The mean man.
Yeah, we're making
He's
him
the
a heel.
mean man.
Yeah.
And then what's Oi gonna be?
I'm the Mean Man, and I'm gonna get ya.
What's Oi gonna be?
You missed the shot.
You say it.
Horny gay.
Bingo. Yeah.
He already knows
they're
that.
gonna
And
kill
they don't
us.
watch a show because you're a flamer, so you don't watch it.
So let's get started here with the show, shall we?
Yeah, I wonder if we should let Steve quickly give his thoughts on Raw.
Yeah, because it's about to go because the pansy.
I am not the Bunzy.
He's playing his video game.
Yeah.
All right.
So Raw, real quick. What do you think of Raw?
He thought it was gay. He hates Goldberg.
You're gay.
Go.
I don't know how, but
Is there anything else to say other than Goldberg coming out was nothing short of an amazing moment?
it was great.
Have popped the boner.
Yeah,
You need to know that, but-
I'm sure some people did have boners when he came out. I mean, it was
Men were
really
crying and
exciting.
Did you like anything
screaming
else
at the
about
same
it?
time?
I didn't really. I don't know.
You're next.
I didn't really. Nothing comes to mind as far as an issue with Raw goes. SmackDown as a whole, though, was kind of
Terrible.
meh.
They didn't even announce. They didn't even mention Goldberg one time on that show.
Well,
Yeah, they
that's on
did.
Raw.
You know what? I think.
Well, do you think they would at least say one thing about it?
No, they're SmackDown. They don't give a shit about Raw. So, hey,
Still
Steve,
WWE in general.
Yes.
you're next.
I'm next.
You're last.
You're also last.
You can't see his hand because I'm in the way.
You're last.
Anyhow, so yeah.
You're last.
Do you want to say things you liked about
Right to
Raw?
the
and
Birdman's
things
head.
about Raw, or-
Everything I liked about Raw. Let's see. Goldberg.
Yep.
Goldberg. Goldberg.
Bird gold.
Goldberg.
You're giving Birdman the bird.
And Strowman.
Okay.
You're not pointing at me.
I know, I tried to.
that wasn't even close.
What about Rollins Jericho?
Rollins Jericho, I'm really liking. I have no issue with that. I think.
Okay, Sparkle Crotch, your time's up.
What?
Here.
Oh,
Hey,
Spark-
Jericho. I hear this helps with sparkle crotches.
You can't see it, but it's
What is it?
It's a kingdom.
Ah.
Ooh.
It's a kingdom.
Okay then.
It's the condemned.
It's like them.
Duh, 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 duh. Hey, you need protection to watch the
But what about I'm not even gonna ask you about the 6-man tag, the Golden Truth and MLK. I know we won't even have you talk about that. We'll talk about that
Okay.
ourselves.
Sparkle Crotch has already given his predictions.
Sheamus Big E.
That's crotch sparkle to you.
What do you think of Sheamus Big E?
Cesaro was funny, you know. Is what it is.
And Rusev and Lana's promo.
You know what? I think no one likes to admit that sometimes they're happy to see Roman Reigns come out. I think this was one of those times because I did not enjoy the promo that much.
Between who?
The promo that
Between me and me.
You know what the sad part is?
What?
Papa Rusev is greater than Roman Reigns.
That's your
Fuck
opinion.
Papa Rusev. And fuck his gay son. And the pooper.
And his mom that looks like a drug addict. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. This is Steve's time right now.
Steve's time to leave.
The champion's
Not
gonna
yet.
leave.
Not yet.
It's
Not
a
yet.
pussy.
Not yet. He
Pussy's
still
gonna
has.
leave.
He still has 8 minutes.
Pussy's gonna
If you
leave.
guys are still doing the show at 2, I'll come back.
Okay.
For the record.
Wait,
I think we will be. Yeah.
I won't be
What
here.
are we gonna talk about? You guys just gonna do Raw and SmackDown for about an hour since you're probably gonna get off topic about 8 times?
No.
Yep. Oh no, that doesn't happen. That us getting off topic doesn't happen anymore, really, though. So
The only thing that got off topic was that first 10 minutes.
yeah, but
But-
it's good to have fun.
Let's see. So
No,
this
it's not, we gotta
this
be
week in
serious.
wrestling in review, Raw, I give it a 9 out of 10. SmackDown a 5.
Yep.
TNA a 6.
I know. I'm gonna start
Give it a D.
but did not
Jeff
watch.
Hardy started biting people, so that's.
I
fun.
might start watching TNA again.
Tits and ass?
NXT, I might want to
Here's
start
the
watching.
thing.
Oh,
TNA.
no, we can't watch porn in this video.
TNA is doing good as far as entertainment value goes, but it's too late for them.
Too bad I can't see the Hardy Boys tonight.
Yeah.
Cause someone didn't
The
want to go.
hard, the hard boys?
I have a sister to watch, and I have money to save for Hell in a Cell.
Heck in a sec?
I wish it wasn't so close to Hell in a Cell.
Hacky in the Sacky.
Happy set.
And then what about NXT? Did you watch NXT this week? You
I
can
did watch NXT.
give a quick rating for that.
F.
Yeah. Good.
6.
Okay. Was that it? So we just
Shall we say goodbye to Steve, the fuckboy signer?
It's Smark Slayer.
Yeah, that's why
Steve the fuckboy slayer.
the guy that's gonna lose his belt.
Hey, Steve.
What?
That's a good thing. You're getting rid of all the local pedophiles, even yourself.
That's what she said.
Yeah, what should I have though? If Steve loses the belt next Sunday, will he be the
The
shortest
salty champion.
reigning champion
The
ever?
salty ex-champion.
Ori still holds the record.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna beat you.
What do you mean? I'm not facing you.
It's Chris.
All right, yeah.
Chris is facing you. You're afraid to face John, aren't you, Steve?
If you want my prediction for Hell in a Cell,
No, that's next week. Next week. That's next week.
Next week.
Spoiler alert, probably gonna blow it. Congratulations.
Oh, hey, I
Chris.
see Gum.
What?
I see Gum.
Who? Where?
Gum.
Go.
Gum on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you go eat it, Steve?
Red Demon Challenge.
All right, let me
I did Red Demon.
move it this way. So that way, all right, say bye. Say bye in case you don't come back.
Never again.
That fuckboy.
He's gonna turn off the lights. Should I do it?
Do it. Do it.
Fuck wants to do it because he has no penis.
Oh, now he can't. Now he's in a tough spot.
I'm doing it.
You got no penis.
Right now, I gotta figure out how to use this system.
It just says on or off.
There's an on a switch.
It literally says on or off and you hit on.
I know, but like they have buttons for these things. It's not just a switch anymore.
Where do we have the light? Alright, let's go through those games pretty quickly. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yep. Okay, so now we can. I decided we're not gonna talk about the pre-show because nothing happened on the pre-show this
Good.
week.
Finally.
Dude, we don't watch the pre-show.
So let's just get to the real, the what?
Let's get to the stuff that matters.
Yeah. So
Me.
And me.
And not only.
Jerry KO.
Great.
Hey, I'm Matt. I'm the one that runs this thing. You guys wouldn't have a show if I wasn't here.
What are you talking about? I have my computer and your password.
You figure.
Damn. So I guess you would have. I guess you would have a show. But anyhow.
I got the power.
So Jerry, change, but I have the power to change.
I followed them here.
I have the power to change the password. You know.
I have permission.
But anyhow.
Please.
So the first thing that happens on Raw is Jerry KO comes out, and they talk about how
10.
what are we back to TNA from 2010? 10.
No, I told you.
Okay. I knew that was the reference too, but I went to the TNA. I probably shouldn't have gone that low.
No.
That was a bad one.
Don't
Yeah,
you
you're
dare
out
go
of
that
team with the
low.
wrestling
I'll take the
terminology.
seat.
Huh?
You're out of team with the wrestling terminology.
But anyhow, so we got Jerry KO. They come out, and they talk about Hell in a Cell,
Yep.
Heck in a sec.
and Kevin Owens says that he shouldn't even be in a Hell in a Cell match because of the fact that he has a full career ahead of him. He is the greatest superstar of all time, and he doesn't want his career to be over before it gets great. Well, which it already is great, but that was kind of the justification. And he says that Mick Foley has it stacked against him because this is the same match that nearly ended Mick Foley's career, which I saw that match on, I believe, Wednesday or Friday.
I saw that match only.
I saw it on DVD for Christmas.
Possibly.
$30.
Or it's free every month, so you can possibly see it for free now.
If you're a new subscriber, though.
If you're a new subscriber, you can sign up for free and use 50 different emails, so it's a faulty system.
No, they don't. It doesn't work like that. I've tried that before.
Felon.
But anyhow, that's besides the point. And Jericho. So yeah, they talk about Hell in a Cell, and Kevin Owens says that he's going to end Seth Rollins' career. You will never see Seth Rollins in a wrestling ring after Hell in a Cell. He's going to be injured and damaged.
I doubt that very much.
Yeah, I know. But they're trying to hype up the Hell in a Cell match, so. Yeah.
Rollins the shit.
And then Seth Rollins comes out and talks about how he doesn't think that Jericho are really best friends because Kevin Owens has left Chris Jericho high and dry a bunch of times. And they explain it again that the reason why he's been doing that is because one member of the team has to stay fresh. And since Kevin Owens is the Universal Champion, but since they both think they are, but since Kevin Owens is actually the one defended and carrying the championship, he's the one that's got to stay fresh. And Chris Jericho understands that. And then
Seth to see through it though.
Yep. So then Seth Rollins makes fun of Chris Jericho. Because Chris Jericho says he's the best in the world. I could beat you any day of the week. I am the GOAT. It says it right on my tights. And then Seth Rollins says, it should say Sparkle Crotch on the tights. Because he calls him Sparkle Crotch. He makes fun of Chris Jericho, makes fun of his hairdo. And if Chris Jericho, and then Chris Jericho's like, well, you know what, Seth? You just made the list. But I think Seth Rollins cuts him off before he can say it, and he's like, I think I already made the list weeks ago. So then, but he's kind of going with John saying he's in a way turning into that goofy baby face, but at least he wasn't like a complete goof this week. He was actually somewhat serious.
Kind of glimpses of like the 08 Jericho.
And then I was talking about Rollins turning into that goofy baby face, but
yeah.
And then Seth Rollins challenges Jericho to a match, and Jericho accepts. And he asks Kevin Owens to go backstage. He doesn't want Kevin Owens to be out there. And he does. And the match happens. Really good match. I thought last week was better just because it was more unpredictable. You didn't really know who was going to win. And during the match, Kevin Owens comes out, which you knew this was going to spark some tension between Rollins and...
I thought there was already tension between the two of them.
Well, Jericho...
It's going to spark tensions between all three.
Yeah. And KO keeps interfering in the match, but eventually Rollins picks up the victory with a pedigree, and Owens walks off afterwards, and, Rollins stands tall. I feel like Owens said I should have gotten some sort of advantage on Rollins at some point just because of the fact that he hasn't really gotten a one-up on Rollins in a while, but this was still fine. I feel like we'll get a one-up next week. But yeah, this was a good match here. So what did you think of the promo segment and the match?
I enjoyed the promo segment. The match was really good. The tension was nice, seed building up leading up to the match. It's really fun.
You get it.
I know, I kind of said everything that needed to be said.
It's good. It was good. It was a good opening. Funny opener again. But also, there's also some hints of like the 2008 Chris Jericho in there.
Yeah.
Also too, but it's a good segment.
Yep. And we can just talk about this now. It happens later on the show. Later on in the night, Owens and Jericho get into a huge argument.
It was after that match.
No, it wasn't that. No, after that was the.
Because then Stephanie came out.
Okay.
But
So
then didn't they go to like a commercial break?
they went to commercial.
And then they came back, and then when they came back from commercial break, they're already backstage.
No, there was other stuff before that, which we'll talk about. You want to just talk about that stuff first?
Let's just talk about the Jericho thing.
Okay. So then they're backstage arguing about how they shouldn't have been out there, and Stephanie McMahon comes up and says, "Hey, if you guys, this is what Rollins is doing. He's ruining you guys' friendship." So then Stephanie McMahon pretty much says, "We need you guys to represent Team Raw when we go up against SmackDown." Pretty much saying that she accepts the challenge.
Yeah, very vaguely.
Yeah, I thought it was too vague. Because I was kind of.
You just made the list.
And that's what Jericho said. Where'd you find that?
Nah, my sound effects.
Oh.
And so then,
Owen and Jericho stop arguing.
and then for first, he almost calls Kevin Owens a stupid idiot. He goes, "You stoop."
Yep.
What? And Owens is like, "Wait, what are you gonna call me?
Yeah.
You gonna call me a stupid idiot?" He goes, "No, I'm not gonna call you a stupid idiot."
My very good friend carried out.
Yep.
Notice how it's the wordplay he said, John, before.
Yeah.
No more best friend.
No best friend.
And now because then later
It's
on,
very good
then
friend.
later on in the night, Mick Foley even sets up the triple threat match we were gonna get in Hell in a Cell. It's like it's not for the title, and it's just a regular triple threat match. So,
Or they could be this could just be a huge ploy, and then it could just be that he just remains a heel.
yeah.
Go.
So I'll just say.
Because I don't see the turn happening next
I know.
week. I don't see it.
Not yet.
So I'll just say with the triple threat match, and I'll say what I think's gonna happen. So it's Rollins, Owens versus Jericho. I think this is fine because it's gonna be a great main event.
It's gonna be terrific. All three of them competitors singly have had great careers.
I just think it's.
Depending on the ring, they're really good.
I just think it's odd though that
they have very good chemistry.
they given us the match anyways, even though they.
Yeah, it just basically says that that's not going to be a triple threat for the title.
Yeah. But anyhow, I think what's going to happen is Owen's just going to pin Jericho in the match to cause the tension even more. After Rollins obviously takes.
Or Kevin Owens like leaves or something, and then Jericho gets the pin again.
Something's going to happen. I feel like. Yeah.
Or he hits the pedigree, and Kevin Owens goes to attack Seth, and then Kevin Owens just leaves instead. Like leaves the ring, and then walks to the back without even looking.
And then I think either way, I think after this, there's going to be more tension between Owens and Jericho, and maybe Jericho will go backstage or something and say, "You're on your own this Sunday" or something.
Yeah.
So because I think I can see that.
I think Jericho's turning face of the next month.
I think I was gonna say
tease tension
I originally thought they were gonna set it up at Survivor Series, but since they're doing that whole Raw and SmackDown thing, I think they'll set it up probably at Roadblock. That's Raw's pay-per-view, right? Roadblock.
That's
set it up
December,
at
right?
December.
Yeah. So they'll probably. It's more so.
Yeah.
I think what the turn might actually happen is at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Where Jericho gets eliminated because Kevin Owens tags him in.
Something
Or
like that.
he goes to tag him. And then
I also feel like too, since we're talking about
Rollins,
since we're talking about Rollins, I know this wouldn't make any sense in the world, but I feel like Triple H is going to come out again in Survivor Series. Rollins will be the final guy in the match and screw over Rollins again.
He could. I mean, that makes sense.
And this time, Stephanie McMahon will reveal that she's been behind.
Everyone knows she's behind it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows she's behind it.
The only thing
she's not a good enough heel to really, or babyface to really kind of be contradictory in a way.
Ready? You know what it's gonna be? Swerve as Mick Foley.
Yeah.
The whole time.
I think. I mean, I know the only reason I could say.
I have a feeling.
The only reason I would say.
I'm thinking the same way too.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, the term make believe
It's
is
too-
so late.
No, it's just too obvious that it's Stephanie. That they might actually do
Foley.
whoops. Yeah, you know, see it coming.
Maybe.
No one would.
But
My thing would be,
I think it'd be Stephanie.
they were gonna do the Shield reading in Survivor Series. You'd have Triple H attack Mick Foley for going against him.
The only reason I don't see Stephanie McMahon being behind it at Survivor Series is because it wouldn't make any sense. Because he's commissioner of Raw. Why would she help the opposite show win? So they would have to do
Because
something.
she hates Seth Rollins so much that she would sacrifice the win to get revenge on Seth Rollins.
I could see that, yeah.
It makes that's the only reason why.
Yeah. If that's not the reason she does it, then it won't make any sense.
She'll make something up.
Yeah.
I got sand in my eye.
But I think it's Survivor Series. Triple H is gonna come out. It'll come down to Rollins versus Styles.
That's something that's not in there. I got dirt in my eye. How?
But it's gonna come down to Rollins versus Styles. They'll have like an epic encounter at the end. Triple H will come out again, screw over Rollins, and Stephanie McMahon will be revealed to be behind it. And then
It's too obvious that's her.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it's her.
No, it's too obvious, which is why I think.
Mick Foley.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
I don't think you do that because then the commissioner's the face, and the general manager's the heel.
And
The commissioner has the right to overrule.
I know, but it's just too
It
obvious.
works better the other way. It works better if Mick Foley's the face and Stephanie's the heel because he can fight for what he wants.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying it's just too.
Because then it would go against
It's just so obvious.
And then we'll go against like what he's been praising, which is the women's division.
Which would also, right? Which is why it actually makes a little bit more sense.
I just don't
No,
see it making
because
sense.
you know why? Because he's aligned with Triple H. Triple H is what? The COO. Where's the COO? Above the commissioner.
But what if Triple H is never there?
Yeah, if he's not there,
If
then.
he's not there, it wouldn't make any sense.
You can fire Stephanie.
You can,
Why
no,
would he
I'm
fire
just,
someone?
I'm just.
Like, see, that story.
I'm
is
not
false.
saying that. I'm not saying that this is gonna happen.
That story. it
I
is
just,
false.
I just thought about it in my head just now, like
Yeah.
5 minutes ago, that they could be forward that he's turning out.
I thought the same thing too.
Yeah.
But it's like, it just doesn't make any sense because Mick Foley seems like that face type of general manager that everyone loves.
Yeah, and he's way too old, but everyone loves him fully too. So
If he came out to about a third of the reaction that he got,
Then yeah, maybe, but.
then yeah.
But anyhow, so we just got off. We didn't really get off topic, but we kind of went
Okay.
into like a Western fantasy booking series.
Yo.
So next,
That's
leader.
plug.
Oh wait, when are we doing that?
Monday, you said, right?
Monday.
Maybe
A
Monday.
week or-
Yeah, we're
then-
not-
Then,
we
then
may
what
put-
week? A week.
Yeah, maybe a week.
Okay.
Next
I
week.
gotta
we'll-
have more time because my storyline is just a bait for the next.
We'll finally do it next week.
Okay.
So let's just move on.
It's for like 4 weeks later now. We keep saying we're gonna do Friday, and we never do it.
Let's all make a pact right now that we're gonna finally do it next week.
You have about 50,000 notifications up on your computer right now.
Hell.
Hold on. I just put on airplane mode. But if it's still going though, so.
So.
All right. Lita interviews Charlotte. So. Huh?
Okay.
We could just sum up both of those. Like, you don't need to go over them separately.
Yeah.
They're basically talking about the match.
Yep.
I kind of
They're
like.
going to the match at Hell in a Cell.
I kind of like how Charlotte. Sasha Banks shows up all dressed up, and Charlotte just shows up in a workout clothes. I thought that was hilarious for some
Would it
reason.
be the other way around?
Yeah.
Like,
But I thought, Charlotte pretty much said she's gonna win because she's the best. She's a flair.
I hate that excuse again.
And she's making
Oh,
history.
yeah.
She's doing something that her father hasn't even done. Is step inside Hell in a Cell. And she said that she has that drive to win. And Sasha Banks pretty much says that says the same thing, but she's nervous. She gets to be the first woman to step inside Hell in a Cell, and she's gonna have the best. Kind of wish they would have just had these interviews together. Cause
And yeah, one of them made it like 9 o'clock, and the other one had it like 10:30.
Yeah.
So,
So I kind of wish like they would have just had, and it would have been so much better if they did them together.
like 10:45 because Goldberg came on at like 11.
Yeah, it would have been so much better if they did them together because then you could feel more of the tension.
Yeah.
Alright, I thought they both were good.
Yeah.
It's basically all the WWE interviews they're gonna except substitute Michael Cole with
Lita. I kind of like
exactly.
Lita's,
That's true.
and I like Lita's role in the company right now too.
As a
No longer the company slut, huh?
pre-show analyst.
I mean, she does a good job. She does actually a pretty good job.
Oh, what the hell?
At least it didn't spill all over the place.
Oh
like
my
James.
God!
Did this happen? No, wait. Remember?
James like had the bottle of like a cup of Coke,
Yeah.
and he literally jumped in the air, and the Coke just went down.
Yeah. So at least it didn't spill all over the place.
Wrestling.
But anyhow, so yeah, they were both good interview segments.
They were.
Here
It's
comes
just they
this
should have
next.
been lumped together.
Here comes this next crap fest. The Golden Truth and Mark Henry versus the Shining Stars,
We did
and
not talk about this
I
match.
watched Monday Night Football.
I'll talk about it real quick. And
Yeah, move on.
Titus O'Neil. Terrible. The reason they were having the match is because the Shining Stars wanted them to buy these watches.
They clearly look fake. But,
And they were scamming them. So if the Golden Truth and Mark Henry lost, they would have to buy them. But they didn't lose. Mark Henry hit the world's strongest slam on Titus O'Neil. Booker T predicted on the pre-show that Titus O'Neil was going to make the biggest impact of the night, and that didn't happen.
Failure.
I think Booker T's the heel most of the time when he's supposed to be the face.
I think he always roots for the heels. I think he always roots for the heels. But yeah, it was a waste of time. You probably could. This was probably like the bathroom break, man. The Monday Night Football match.
Yeah,
go
the
to
break in general. You switch over to football, you go take a piss, go take a shit.
Yeah,
whatever you gotta do.
Or watch Bruins hockey.
Go get a drink, whatever.
Or watch some nice Boston Bruins hockey.
So something else we should plug
Absolutely beautiful.
since we're talking about this.
Absolutely
Because I saw you posted the
Right
video.
here.
Subscribe
The new
to
third
what's your other YouTube channel name, not Football Reporters.
It's just my name.
John Tuddy.
John Tuddy.
He does.
And football report.
He does all.
Please, I beg of you.
Can you
He has
guys
6 subscribers.
later on? Can you guys
It won't
remind me to
be
put it
us.
up on the top so that because I always forget to put it up on the top.
I know. We asked you every week to put in the fucking description.
Send me a text and then I remember.
I'll send you
Okay.
the text.
I'll send you a text right now.
I won't remember. I still won't remember. It has to be like as I'm uploading it. Then I'll remember.
I don't know what time you're uploading it. I'll send you the text,
Okay.
and you can screenshot it so you remember it.
You can send me a text too.
You have my channel?
Yeah, we'll do your channel too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I failed WYW.
but James, no, not James, because you got WYW in my head. So
Yeah, I hate to say
John does it to you. He has another YouTube channel. He covers wrestling. You cover everything.
I cover everything. Wrestling, sports.
He only has like what 4 videos up though.
Yep.
So
Soon
it's
to
possible.
be 5. Tonight I'm doing a stuff on baseball.
So yeah, make sure you guys put the fucking football reporters in the description. That was very nice of you, Chris.
Yeah, right.
So yeah,
fucking
thanks.
football report is in the description.
So yeah, anyhow,
That's the exact word for word text that I sent to the Birdman.
yeah. So yeah. But anyhow, back to Raw. So then we had Sheamus with Cesaro versus.
Oh, by the way, I have to add to this match. I didn't watch it because I was talking to Cesaro.
Yeah. Versus
We're
Big.
trying to.
Trying to. He
Versus-
wouldn't,
you
he
can
wouldn't
tell-
say my name.
You can tell the story in a minute. Versus Big E with Kofi Kingston, and I didn't know I had Xavier. I wrote with Kofi Kingston and Kofi Kingston. I wrote it. I legit, I wrote in my notes.
It's
with
a
Kofi-
Jamaican Kofi Kingston and it's a New Day Kofi Kingston.
I literally wrote in my notes with Kofi Kingston and Kofi Kingston.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Everything.
I meant Xavier Woods, but I guess I think I was
You look so much like one Kobe Kingston.
Yeah.
So, that if you guys didn't join in on the chat with Cesaro, it was really fucking funny. Because he was just going around the ring just talking to fans
Oh yeah, it was hilarious.
and stuff and making fun of Sheamus the whole time.
I watched both, so I'll try.
And I kept like trying to say stuff so he'd say hi to me, but he wouldn't the entire time. I was like, Cesaro, you're the best! Cesaro, you're so funny! Please talk.
But
I was gonna be the last one to say something on the chat, but the chat went offline. I was like, fuck. I was like 3 words into it.
Yeah. Go.
But match was good. You can't. Sheamus and Big E had pretty good chemistry out there. And pretty much like Chris was saying, Cesaro's pretty much doing the same thing to Sheamus last week. He's going around, he's on Facebook Live, not paying attention to the match. And this is distracting Sheamus, so then eventually Sheamus tells him to stop. And he's like, you know what, get this right here, get this great bro kick. And then Sheamus goes for the bro kick, and he gets hit with the big ending for the... No, did he get rolled up or hit with the big
Rolled
end?
up.
He got rolled up for the win. And Big E wins the match, which makes sense because this continues like they can't work as a team. So next week they're actually doing the match that me and John paid to go see live free on TV on Raw.
Yep.
New Day, probably Kofi and Big E versus Sheamus and Cesaro, which Sheamus and Cesaro probably will win to show that they can work together as a team.
No. New Day will win and they'll drop the titles.
You think so?
Yeah.
I have to
You
wait and
think
see.
New Day's gonna lose?
Yeah, that's his own Sheamus.
Well, I got some bad news.
He doesn't wrestle anymore, Chris. On WWE.
They're gonna break Demolition's record. That's in December, so they'll hold titles for a long time. So
Damn it.
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm just
Yeah.
they just want New Day to break the record.
Are these the same people that told me that Dean Ambrose was gonna?
Turn heel.
No, that's different.
No, that Dean Ambrose is leaving the company.
I know, right?
or the same ones that told me that Dolph Ziggler was retiring.
I didn't say that. You said that.
I did. That was in these websites.
Oh.
Someone said could be wrong, but
Yeah.
that's the plan right now. Is them to hold the titles as long.
So
be
what
the
do you guys-
longest reigning champions in general.
What did you guys think of
Because
this?
right now they beat London and Kendrick. London and Kendrick's record a long time ago now.
Paul London.
London and Kendrick.
Who's
Lundrick.
Who's London? I only know Kendrick. Who the hell?
The Brian Kendrick and Paul Lunder.
No, I don't know any of the Brian Kendrick and Paul London. I only know Brian Kendrick and Paul London.
Lundrick.
I'm surprised they didn't go with that tag team.
They did.
But anyhow, what do you think of this match? You did the thumbs up though. Was that?
Yeah, that was my.
It was a good match. It was funny. Of course, I was watching it through Cesaro. So It was on delay too, so I knew what happened before that actually happened.
Delay.
It was a delay by like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like it was like a 2-second delay. Like they.
Also, when I watch it too, I think I'm on, because you guys watch it on your TV. I have it. Does anyone know like you have this Xfinity Comcast? You can watch TV live on there. I think mine. I think it's mine's a little bit behind you guys too, because you'll message me some on Facebook, like
Oh my god.
you'll message me something, and then I'm like, oh, that hasn't happened on mine yet, so maybe I'll start watching it live on TV
I have to
now.
watch it on TV.
Yeah.
I was just watching on the Facebook thing because they told me to.
Yeah.
On Facebook Live with Cesaro. I missed the Sheamus one last week. I wanted to watch it, but I missed it.
Yep. Alright, so I feel like I've been doing all the talking, so I'll let you guys cover this next match if you want to. If you don't, then I will.
What is it? Who is it?
Give us the notes, Owen.
Who is it? Owen. Who is it?
What do you want me to cover this next then?
Bo Dallas Neville.
Terrible.
Terrible. Next.
Terrible.
Well, I'll talk over
got
quick.
turned on.
It was fine. Bo Dallas won. I mean,
But else looks like he gained about 300 pounds.
I'm not gonna say like the one guy really won, because they're actually doing something with Bo Dallas and not really doing anything with Neville, and they're trying to tease tension between.
He's drinking too much. I guess arrested.
They're trying to build tension
That's
between
funny.
Bo Dallas and
I
Neville.
found that Bo Dallas got arrested for being drunk in public and nothing happened to him.
I know, right?
And he told the fucking power to go fuck himself.
And you know what the funny thing is? He started doing this gimmick right after that happened too.
Yeah, believe him, Bo, because no one fucking believed him because he was an idiot.
And then afterwards he beats the crap out of Curtis Axel, so they're setting up like a kickoff match, I think, between Bo Dallas
That's
and
probably not gonna be the kickoff.
Dana and Bailey Brooke.
Bailey Brooke.
Chris, you talk about this
Fucking
match.
terrible. God awful match. Dana Brooke has big tits and no wrestling ability. That's it.
Dana Brooke wins because
Lowell.
Because Becky was in the match. Yep.
Becky's already injured.
Because Bailey was injured in the match.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
But it continues the storyline, I guess, so I guess that's good.
Heyman Paul interview.
You can talk about it, John. I don't really remember what he said.
I don't either. I wasn't watching.
Oh yeah, you fell asleep.
This is when I
after
fell
that.
asleep. Yes.
So Paul Heyman, he was talking about the challenge that was offered. He said that if Goldberg should show up, basically, I'm going to summarize because I don't remember the whole thing, but he basically said Goldberg should show up and not accept the challenge. That was basically the whole thing about that.
Ron Jobbers versus Strowman.
It's it. I didn't catch the jobbers' names. Did they say them?
Mile High Club, whatever the fuck their name was. I don't even remember. It wasn't anything funny like it was the last one.
Yeah. But Strowman squashes him, and then Chris, you're gonna bitch. So why don't we let you talk about this next?
Here we go. I'm gonna bitch.
So Strowman squashes him and wins, and he says.
Then he wants real talent. So before he can even say that, actually, Sami Zayn comes out. They're feeding Sami Zayn to. Hey, we got nothing for Sami. Why not feed him to fucking Braun Strowman? Sounds like a great idea. A guy can talk on the mic. He can wrestle in the ring. He connects with the fan base. You should be Universal or WWE champion. No, fuck that instead. We're gonna feed him to fucking Braun Strowman instead. That's a better idea.
I agree. I mean, at least it's something, but
It's not. That's something that I want though.
yeah.
He should be in the hunt for the title.
And
Why is it that his real life best friend Kevin Owens is the champion, but he has not faced him yet for that championship? He's been in tournaments for the right to be number one contender for the championship, but loses in the first round every single time.
yeah.
Can he actually be number one contender?
And it's like, I'm not trashing Sami Zayn, Chris, but if he beats Braun Strowman, it won't be believable either. I mean,
It will be, but he's not.
It's a lose-lose situation.
yeah.
It's not. He's not going to win the match. It's clear as day.
I think
It's too fucking obvious.
yeah.
And then afterwards, after he got shoved, which he got shoved out of the ring, and then Braun Strowman left, and then that ended that. He came in the back and said that no one will step up to Braun Strowman, but I am.
That was it. No, that's all.
Do you want to talk about the Sami interview?
That was
He
it.
just did. He just.
Okay. Roman and Reigns message to Rusev Live.
Why don't you talk about this, John? It's all you. Because you saw
It would be Rusev Reigns.
No. I said Roman and Reigns. Message to Rusev Lana.
Roman and Reigns.
Lana Rusev.
Lana Rusev.
That's
It's one word.
Lana Rusev.
So talk
Anal
about the segment.
Rusev.
So talk about the segment.
Rusev anal.
This is a very entertaining. I thought this was entertaining.
I did.
It was entertaining. It wasn't entertaining.
I just love like his little I just love Rusev's little like shots at the crowd like they're in.
Yeah.
Do not boo my father. He's a great man. Great man.
Or the fact that Rusev looks exactly like his fucking dad. There's fucking parallels.
There's my dog.
And you can tell that was his legitimate father because he looks just like him.
Yeah. His mom though.
I don't even know if that was his real mom, but that's like.
That's.
And then maybe it was because they showed a family picture.
I love it.
I think his mom looks like a drug addict.
No, when Lana said, "I love Brother Rusev," Rusev just gave her the 30th look.
or when Roman Reigns came out and he said, "You can insult my family, but you can't insult me." I was like,
just
what the
did.
fuck? Is it supposed to be the other way around?
And I was like, "You can insult my family, but you can't insult. Or you can insult me, but you can't insult my family." It just did, you fucker.
You can't insult. You can't insult me, but you can insult my family.
And then Roman Reigns goes on to say that you're not gonna have your family. It's just gonna be you and me inside Hell in a Cell. No one can get in. No one can get out.
And then Rusev beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Well, he literally fucking beat the shit out of him.
It was good because it made Rusev look strong. So good.
It did because he looked weak past couple weeks, including the jobber entrance that he got.
Yeah.
By the way, Rusev, nice new beard.
You can do the SmackDown notes when we get there.
Oh, I actually have permission for me to read the SmackDown. Notes.
Not now because we're not done with the show yet.
The makeover of Emulation.
Premiering soon. So what do you think? Did we talk? John.
Stupid. Let's skip over it. No one cares.
Well, John didn't get his thoughts on the new gimmick. Okay.
Big Anderson versus Carl Cass. With Enzo Gallows and Luke Amore.
Look, come on.
That sounds like a hillbilly name.
Big Anderson.
But
Big Anderson sounds like a fucking hillbilly. Big Anderson.
Big Anderson got squashed by Cass.
Yeah, but fortunately.
And that's also,
Big
you
Anderson.
know, I said this post-mortem. I'm post-morteming the deaths of one Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows' career. Ugh.
Moment of silence.
Okay. Okay, so what's next? No, we already.
So we have Tony Gulak and Drew Neese with the Brian Kendrick backstage.
Chris, you probably remember what happened.
It was good, and
It's not the match, just the segment.
it was good. It was a good segment, but
I think TJ Perkins, because
ruins everything. So,
he comes up and says like, you're trying to get me weaker, so that way you can easily take the championship off me at Hell in a Cell. Well, I'm gonna find a couple of pauses, and then Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander come up
My
and
fucking favorite people on the roster currently right now.
offered
Hands
team up
down.
with them.
Oh, no, the plan.
Next.
Was the tag team match after the commercial break?
Yeah, the tag team match. All right, ready?
Again,
Here it
my
is.
one gripe with that match: stop having Rich Swann lose. That's 3 fucking matches in a row that he's eaten the pin or got submitted.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think he should be losing either, but you got to build up Kendrick as that number one contender.
Damn it, I wanted to get my joke out.
What was your joke?
My usual joke. The joke I've done this entire review.
The Java? Or?
No.
Oh.
Wait, think. I've already done this. Okay, here we go. The Rich Kendrick.
The Rich Kendrick.
Cedric Gulak and TJ Neese versus Brian Swann, Drew Alexander, and Tony Perkins.
Tony Perkins sounds like an Italian,
Hey, no, Tony
YouTuber.
Perkins.
But anyhow, so now that he's got his joke out, I don't think Rich Swann should be losing either.
It doesn't make any sense.
But you got to build up Kendrick as that number one contender, that threat to TJ Perkins. So it would have been a lose-lose situation regardless.
Oh yeah.
Ready? We had a.
I hope after Hell in a Cell though he starts
Fucking
picking
needs to
up.
start winning matches.
Yeah.
We had a commercial break in between. Like it took up most of the
That was
action.
the fucking match.
It was too short.
Yeah.
Felt like filler.
I want the belt off TJ Perkins, but it's not gonna happen. That's how much.
That's a dab.
That's a
Oh
dab.
shit! I just got it all over my pants. My Braun Strowman pants.
yeah.
He wears cargo pants. He must be a construction worker.
Do you have to go? Clean
No,
up
I'm
your pants? Okay.
Oh,
little
shit.
peepee? Little peepees?
Good.
Little peepees in the pants?
Continue with the law notes, or do you want me to finish for you?
We have Foley backstage.
Where's the mom?
He just made the
Terrible.
It's terrible. Bad.
Terrible.
All right, now
I'm
we
watching
have the Bergs of Gold
Returns.
returning.
I thought that this is fucking fantastic. I mean, he came out to a thunderous ovation. I thought he would have come out to at least half the ovation they got. I thought he was going to get a good reaction. I never thought he was going to get that thunderous of a reaction.
Goldberg.
And it was, oh my god,
And now-
it was a goose. I'll put it like this: it was a goosebump worthy moment.
I'll say this too. I don't think he even expected to get.
He
that
didn't
type
either
of
because he
reaction.
got the ring, and after he did his bow and everything, he kind of put his hands in his he kind of put his hands up over his face like he was gonna cry because he was so appreciative of the reaction that he got.
You're next. You're last.
So
Great line. Match is
Yeah.
gonna suck.
I don't
So
know,
I'll say-
that was the perfect way to end it.
So I'll say that. So yeah, he talks about why he came back.
Basically, admitting that he's gonna retire at the end of that match.
Yeah. So he talks about why he came back.
But that was also there's some news about that kind of saying that he said in next year last he's supposed to have one match. Sting was also supposed to have one match also too, but he had I think he had 2 matches after that. So you never know. You can never say never when it comes to another Goldberg match. But consider the fact that Sting was still in ring shape.
Yep.
He could go again.
Yeah.
But I don't think Goldberg's anywhere near ring shape.
No, Goldberg announced wrestling after he left WWE the first time.
Yeah.
And went right to acting. I put that in quotations, but you have to
Acting and commentating. But he's commentating like MMA or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a great interpretation of Santa Claus there, Bill.
So I'll say this. Yeah, I think John was just about to say it. The thing is, with Sting and Goldberg, it was different. Sting was at least wrestling.
Yeah, Sting was a restaurant champion. He just came from another company.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like literally just came from another
Yeah.
company. So, and anyhow, that we don't talk about, that WWE doesn't want to talk about.
Yeah, like AJ Styles, he just randomly appeared.
Yeah.
He spent 2002 to 2013 nowhere.
I wonder-
He didn't wrestle, and then
I sometimes wonder.
and then he went straight to ring.
I know they really don't think this, but imagine
He went to go
WWE.
wrestle for Albert and Tristatus.
But
TNA.
that's the edgy Christian joke. But anyhow, WWE is probably like, oh, Sting, you haven't wrestled in a while. And Sting's like, no, I was just in TNA. He's like, no, what's that?
It doesn't exist.
Alright.
So.
But anyhow, so I
it
thought
was great. It was phenomenal.
I thought it was really well done.
One of the lines that I really loved was the fact that when he said there's not enough superheroes anymore.
Yeah.
And Goldberg was legitimately a superhero to the kids. He was a legitimate superhero. He'd come and he'd kick ass and he'd leave.
I don't think now that Goldberg's come back, you're never gonna get another return like that ever again, probably.
I know that was
Because
definitely.
everyone's come back now. Block's come back. The Walk's come back. Warrior, even though you didn't come back and wrestle, but Warriors come back.
Goldberg.
Sting's debuted, so
Yeah, Goldberg, and you're not gonna get anything like that anymore.
I think that was the last one.
What's if they sound like a big name like
Hogan?
indie person?
Oh, Hogan comes back after everything.
Yeah.
I would have said Macho Man, but yeah, unfortunately he's dead.
Yeah, Macho's no longer with us, but I would
So,
say Hogan will probably be the next big reaction. And maybe some like indie talent they sound like a big name like Adam Cole or something like that.
Jay
Lethal.
So, John, you want to quickly talk about why this match is gonna suck, or do you want to wait save that for the video?
We can talk quickly. Right?
Yeah.
Can we?
I mean, I don't agree. I agree with you. The match is not going to be good,
Yeah.
but I think it will be better than their first match.
Yeah.
You have to at least have that going into the match because Brock Lesnar
It
is
can't
better.
be worse. Ready?
It can't be worse than that match.
Yeah.
No. Like hardly.
Both of
anything.
them both of them didn't give a shit then because they were both leaving. Now they actually give a shit.
I'll say this too. Can I go first?
Go ahead.
So obviously one, you have that fact that Goldberg hasn't done anything wrestling wise 12 years, so that's gonna obviously take a toll. Obviously,
I fear he's gonna blow up like in 2 minutes into the match.
yeah. Brock Lesnar.
It is gonna
I'm not
he's
gonna
gonna
trash
blow up.
Lesnar, but Brock Lesnar. I know you love Brock,
I know.
but he doesn't
He doesn't give a shit.
His movesets are very limited.
Goldberg was limited back in his
Goldberg
prime.
was limited back in his prime, yeah.
Well,
Brock
what he is
Lesnar,
now.
but then the thing is they both can't really sell very well, and one has to probably sell more than the other.
It would be end up being Goldberg.
Yeah, and we know Goldberg can't sell well.
And it's also the fact that we know who's gonna win.
Yeah.
Now that
WWE basically came out that
yeah.
it's no way, shape, or form is Goldberg winning this match.
Yeah.
It's clear as day he's coming to put over Brock Lesnar.
Which sucks. I don't think that should be the case.
It shouldn't be. He should be able to win it.
Yeah.
No. I'm actually in agreement with WWE for this. Because we're building up this Brock as this beast, right? That nobody can beat him.
That's one foe that he couldn't vanquish.
No, I'm not saying that
It
Brock
makes
Lesnar
sense.
shouldn't ever beat Goldberg, but I feel like Goldberg should come in with like a big
It's his
impact.
last match.
No, but but we're having this guy come in and like no one can be like no one's able to beat Brock since like what? When was the last time Brock was like beaten clean? Was H?
Triple H.
Triple H in WrestleMania 29.
Yeah.
He has this 2-year streak. He ended the streak.
Yeah.
He's done all these. He's done his one champion. He's won the WWE title. Never lost the title officially. So we're gonna have him lose. The first time he loses in 2 years cleanly is to a guy that's 50 that just came into wrestling
Yeah.
the first time in 12 years. No.
That also makes the whole roster look bad.
You devalue the roster.
I don't agree.
And it also you have this UFC. Plus, it's gonna make him look bad because he just came into the UFC. Whether he cheated, whether he did the drugs or not, he still went into the UFC.
Yep.
And
Yeah, no.
dominated.
I'm just saying, like, it'll just be a bad look if Goldberg won.
I just think he needs to go with the winner.
I still
Last
don't think
match.
Goldberg should be
Last,
coming.
you know what the old saying is, right? You always go out on your back.
Yeah. I still don't think though that
Never heard of that statement.
You never heard that statement? It's an
No.
old wrestling adage. You always go out on your back. Every time there's a retirement match,
Yeah.
it always go out on your back. Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair. Even though Ric Flair did come back and did eventually, he didn't win anything.
Yeah.
He never won any matches.
I'd say
Foley,
Batista. I think he's probably lost with his last match.
probably Batista, yeah.
Foley's like million last matches.
Yeah, but he always loses.
Yeah.
Taker's last match should have been at 30.
Yeah. I agree. Even though I'm a huge Taker mug, it should have been
Fucking
there.
lost that match.
I think Barrett went out. Barrett. I'm just saying Barrett.
Eventually, like, no, seriously, all the greats go, like, Hogan lost the Rock.
That wasn't his last match though.
I know, but I'm just.
Well, that's that was his last match.
But I'm making the
Like,
assumption that
101
his last like really big. I wasn't his last really big match he had.
Yeah.
Was with Rock.
No, McMahon.
Oh, what? No, but like against like an up and coming talent too. Like
Sting.
Rock.
He went out on his back.
Sting went out. Well, that was
He was
unintentional.
gonna-
It was unintentional.
But he was gonna lose anyway.
He was gonna lose anyway, but it was
You know what
unintentional.
match he shouldn't have lost at?
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania!
Yeah, I know we should.
Fucking Vince changed the fucking script.
I don't think though.
Triple H just changed 2 matches in his career. The Booker T finish and the Chris Jericho finish, so he could win. He wanted to put over Sting.
Yeah.
Vince did not want Sting to go over in that
No,
match.
no,
No matter
no.
how much Triple H begged and pleaded for him to put him over, he would never put him over.
Yeah, no, Sting. Like, I agree with you with Sting because, to be fully honest, Triple H really didn't have much. I don't think Triple H's value in the company is not really that big.
And wrestling wise.
Yeah, I would say as with Brock, I can't have that cut legs on Arnold and have someone beat him like that.
I don't think though. I'm not saying that Goldberg should be winning. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
But I think Goldberg should be coming in. It
Make
just
him
got,
look good. I gotta say, make Goldberg. You can make Goldberg look good.
And if they come in and make him look like shit,
Yeah, no, that's different. If he looks like garbage, I'll
not by if he
not
comes
by
in-
himself. If he stops carrying, that's on him.
Yeah.
But if he comes in,
I think like with that passionate speech that he gave, the fact that he's been trying to get back to like SummerSlam,
Yep.
I think he cares generally
Yeah.
about this match.
yeah, I think the problem is like he doesn't have the athletic ability that he probably had back in his.
Oh no, not at all.
Yes.
He didn't really have much. I mean, he didn't have.
He had a lot. He had a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Like in terms of pure ability.
He had untapped
He
potential.
had raw,
Yeah.
pure raw ability. The problem is he was just a backing ankle.
Yeah.
He was tough to deal with. And
He had untapped potential. It's the fact that he
No.
never fully reached his full potential because he did 3 things in the match:
Yep.
spear, jackhammer, pin. That was it. that was it.
And William Weagle saw that potential in him too. Because remember, he did that. They had like a real life match. It wasn't supposed to be a real life match, so.
Also, I blamed Goldberg for the death for the ending of Bret Hart's career. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, was it like a stiff kick to the face or whatever?
He kicked right to the head. Boom.
Yeah.
Gave him a concussion. Ended his career.
Didn't he get it? But he got.
He never got an apology for that.
Oh, he didn't.
No.
Maybe he will.
Eventually.
But then again, Bret Hart, I don't think he's gonna let it go because lately he's not the type of guy that.
No,
lets
he
it go.
doesn't.
He actually did apologize though to Seth Rollins.
Yeah, no. Like
Recently.
people are pissed about that. I'm like, well,
I'm not.
I know he's trying to say like, yeah, you know, it's like, well, you should have been pissed at his brother for not apologizing. Like, it's his brother.
His brother died.
It's also his brother is dead.
Yeah.
That's two things that he's not gonna do.
All right, but
Off topic.
unfortunately, we have to get to a shittier subject.
SmackDown.
SmackDown this week.
But as a whole, what'd you give Raw? Before you go
We'll start with John.
Okay, I thought this Raw had a really good beginning and had a really good ending, but had a lot of dead weight on it.
Yeah.
So I give it
It's definitely a thumbs in the middle, like pointing up.
yeah, like a 7.
Yeah.
7.
Because I think
yeah,
there was
7,
good.
yeah.
I think there was some good stuff, you know, like the Sheamus Big E match.
I
thought
mean, there
good.
was like good matches on the show.
Yeah,
It was just so much garbage in between.
Yeah.
Like,
But I didn't get-
Enzo and Cass.
Yeah, that match didn't need to happen.
And then
The Sheamus and Big E match was really good.
Yeah.
It's just that was the good part of the first half, and then the second half was just garbage.
But I'll say this too. I didn't get bored. I didn't
Braun
get.
Strowman, the Bailey and Dana.
But I didn't get like bored watching the show either, though. So.
No.
It's all. It's like
it
it,
kept you entertained.
it was definitely a show that was interesting.
Yeah. Speaking of shows that'll keep you interesting, WWE SmackDown Live as opposed to SmackDown Taped.
Sorry, I didn't write live. I'll start writing that in my notes. You can go over the pre-show if you want. I don't care.
Don't give a shit about the pre-show.
Okay.
So we have James Ellsworth backstage. I don't see the traction with him. He's just a fucking jobber. And
Thank you.
You hate me all you want. Don't give a shit. I fucking hate James Ellsworth.
At least we're not the only one. I mean, I'm not the only one.
I don't like
Thank you.
James Ellsworth. I think he's fucking useless. He's just that goofy comedic jobber that everyone suddenly liked because he was on the indie scene and was a jobber on the indie scene.
Because he just made one joke. That's it.
I don't get. So is that the? Is that the appeal? Because I wasn't watching.
What was the line? What was the line he said?
If you got two hands, something, whatever. You
Oh
got
no,
two-
yeah. If you have two fish, you have a fighting chance.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Stupid. Fucking stupid
I
shit.
you know I did like when Dean Ambrose did say that.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what Elbows 2016 says? You have two fists, you got a fighting chance. Let's go.
Yeah. I really hope. And the fact that he's beaten Styles twice is stupid.
Well,
Once
not
I can.
clean, not clean.
Yeah. But
It's
By
not like
disqualification.
one by DQ.
One
because
by
he-
DQ and one
by
Dean
kicking
Ambrose
too
beat
much
the
ass.
shit out of AJ Styles and pulled him on top.
Yeah, ready? One by DQ for kicking too much ass. Hate that finish. I hate that finish so
You can
That's
talk-
technically, you have a 5 count.
I know, but
As soon as I saw that the first time, I was like, oh, they're gonna fucking end it right here.
Yeah.
And then he get forward and pulled Styles back, and Styles did it again. And then he hit the 5 count, and I was like, this is how it's gonna end? Ellsworth gets the win by fucking disqualification, and not even like a chair shot or anything like lethal. A fucking punch.
yeah, you win but you lose by kicking too much ass.
You lose basically by getting your ass kicked.
No, you win by kicking your ass.
Yeah, you win by getting your ass kicked,
Yeah.
but it's losing at the same time
Yeah.
because you got your ass kicked.
But anyhow, we'll get to that later.
I say just get that's the match for you, and they're setting up Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles. Okay, let's talk about the rest of this show.
So Bray Wyatt,
Boom.
the Bray Wyatt segment.
Boom.
I have something to fucking say about Bray Wyatt. I'm replying to my friend's birthday.
When we talk about the match first, then you can
Yeah,
say.
you talk about the match first.
Randy Orton comes out and he talks about. You're gonna have to kind of remind me, John, because I can't remember. When it comes
I
to
don't
word
know
for
what he's
word.
talking about. I haven't.
He pretty much says like Wyatt's been playing mind games and he's getting suspicious and he's making them think that he's seeing things and he's playing mind games with them, but it makes me a very dangerous man. And then the Wyatt's family little video thing goes off, and Bray Wyatt is backstage or somewhere
Yeah, somewhere.
in his and he's in a casket.
Well, this is set up for Kane's return.
Yeah.
That was it. That's
And then
the
he
big-
has like a bunch of, I don't want to call them druids, but
Sheep.
sheep.
There, sheep.
Druid sheep.
And Bray Wyatt says that this fun has just begun or something, that he's playing the cards here, he's not going to stop until once destroyed. It was probably something along that line, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Luke Harper, and he's like, he's here, So then Luke Harper comes out. They have a match. Bray Wyatt comes out during that match, which he kind of ruined the match in a way. And he has like the sheep holding the casket. I feel like they wanted to have him sit up from the casket, but they probably would have known that that's way too obvious. He's ripping off Taker, which he was.
I think they only did the casket thing for Kane.
Yeah.
That's it.
So then Randy Orton and Luke Harper continue having the match, which they were having a fine match. It was fine.
Yep.
And Bray Wyatt attacks him, beats the crap out. They both beat the crap out of him. Now, was the casket closed before Kane came out or no?
Casket was open.
Okay.
Casket was open before he came out,
So Kane,
and then Kane randomly appeared in the casket.
That's where he was the whole time when they fell underneath the ring. He couldn't find his way out, and he found the casket, and he just happened to pop out.
so then he sits up. So then Kane and
He
Orton
got lost.
starts.
You know what I want wants to happen? Like when the lights come back on, he's like struggling to get in the casket.
Woo!
So then Kane.
Oh
The camera angle would not have been panned towards it until you got in the casket.
No. The casket tips over.
Oh, that'd be bad.
So,
But anyhow, I am not done yet. So then Kane comes out, they beat the crap out of the Wyatts, or just Wyatt and Harper.
Yep.
And they go to hit the finishers, but then the Wyatt thing goes off and they're just gone. This was terrible.
Yep, terrible.
In a sense, I like how they're making Wyatt look like he's small, but it's like, I just don't view Wyatt as a threat anymore.
No.
I can't explain it. It's just.
Because he lost the Kane
He's just a loser. That's what he's a loser. That's what he
He's
is.
a consummate loser. Like,
Yeah.
Like David Price.
But Chris, say what you were gonna say about Bray Wyatt.
I fucking hate Bray Wyatt. I think he's the worst. I don't know why everyone likes him. I really don't understand why. He does the same shit all the time. He does and he's gone every single match. Every single promo ends the same way.
Yep.
Every single basically attack ends the same way. And if you want to make him a legitimate heel that people hate, get rid of the fucking Fireflies. That's what I say. That's what makes him a face. Get rid of the Fireflies. I don't understand it. Get rid of them.
Alright.
Get rid of them. He's supposed to be a heel, but yet people keep doing the fucking Fireflies.
I don't know how you could though, because that's the
people's cell phones. Like, what are you gonna do? They have Kurt Angle go, stop saying your son.
Yes, that's what you gotta do.
Well,
You're gonna have him come out and say, you know what, the Fireflies are done. That's my thing, not yours.
Turn the lights on.
And then the lights come back on. There he just,
I'm not normal.
yeah.
That's what makes him unique. That's the problem too.
Or they do the sound effect and it turns and he's in the ring.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Bray Wyatt is just like
I think what's happening with Bray Wyatt is like.
It's gone stale and stagnant.
Yeah, he's.
It's the same match.
Yeah,
And especially that fucking, that spider walk. You know what I do? I kick him in the face!
Yeah.
It's not scary at all. He does it, you kick him in the face!
Okay,
That stops him from doing it.
I would have kicked him in the stomach.
Face, stomach, whatever.
No,
It's not intimidating.
I'll play this with Wyatt. He had so much steam, so much momentum. Because when he first popped up, he was cutting these edgy promos.
Yeah.
He had a different look.
Yeah, exactly. He was intimidating. He was terrible. I'm more scared of Luke Harper than I am of Bray Wyatt.
He was terrifying. Like he looked different.
It's not supposed to be like that.
He looked different. He acted different. He was not half bad in the ring. He had good promo. He had good promo. He had promo that makes sense.
Yeah.
He was winning. In fact, one of the best matches he ever had was with Bryan, where he won. He beat Bryan.
clean as a sheep.
Clean as a sheep.
Isn't that what you say? It was a sheep.
It's clean as a sheep.
Clean as a sheep.
I always think you say sheep.
No.
He's a sheep.
Do we shear the sheep?
But
And then he beats the Shield clean, and then the John Cena feud happened, and this
He
he hasn't
hasn't
got the same momentum back. Any momentum back. He's like stuck. You know what he is? He's a car stuck in neutral. You want to get somewhere? Be too bad. You're in
it's
neutral.
like his gears haven't turned yet. He's stuck in neutral and his tires are stuck in the mud.
He's stuck in. He's stuck in purgatory. Which is where I'm
and like you said, at first when he came up, he was different.
Yeah.
He's winning a lot. His promos were different. Now everything's the same.
Yeah, because
His attacks are the same. His promos are the same.
you want to know what?
His matches are the same.
That's an agent. That's an agent. That's booking mistakes. That is bad, right?
I think it's partially him too, because he has control over his character 100%.
Yeah, but you need to have. That's the problem is that he's not winning. That's also an issue. He's not
putting himself over.
He's not winning. Well, that's on.
Because if he keeps because what happens is I bet like if he was winning, we'd be like, oh, this is great, you know, we can take this guy serious, but we can't take him.
I'm more scared of Luke Harper. Luke Harper's terrifying. Like he's so out there. Where Bray Wyatt's like, eh. That's what Bray Wyatt should be. Bray Wyatt should be out there. And when Bray Wyatt talks, I'm like, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not intimidating.
You're not gonna win.
Now, if Luke Harper was doing that right now, he'd be fucking scary as shit.
Yep.
Because Luke Harper
But he doesn't
is
win.
the unpredictable one of the group.
But the problem is,
not Bray.
he doesn't win either.
That's an issue. Like he needs to win, and that's
And
how
he's
you
also made hints that he's going for the WWE title.
That's the thing about heels. You need to have him win.
Honestly, there's been rumors that he's going to compete for the WWE title against AJ. Who would be the face in that feud?
Wait, which one?
Bray. Bray against AJ for the WWE title.
Bray will probably be the babyface.
Are they gonna stick with it? Are they gonna turn AJ face again?
I would not turn AJ face.
No.
Have them be the cocky, not scared, arrogant heel.
Yeah.
And have him Bray Wyatt be like the Kane of like.
Yeah.
Kinda like
I wouldn't say Kane. I would
Undertaker.
say them like just like kind of like creeping the crap out of him. That's
Yeah. But like it's like I'm not gonna take if he loses this feud with Orton.
which
I'm
you
gonna-
should.
It's a stupid feud. It's
still
gonna turn into a casket match. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So
Stupid. Okay.
next.
The AJ Styles interview.
Fine. Next.
I don't even remember it.
I don't remember it.
That's how much I don't. I'm on my phone about 90% of the show.
Alright, we're talking about SmackDown. How are you?
Hey, it's
We're talking about SmackDown now.
So,
We're talking about SmackDown
Alexa
now.
Bliss versus Naomi.
Alexa,
I thought you were coming in to say like stop talking or whatever. Like I thought you were a good teacher for a second.
Freddy Krueger.
wait, are you?
What?
You leaving?
I can say.
Oh.
Freddy Krueger.
Wait, we just.
cosplay.
So
I do appreciate Alexa Bliss's new gimmick and her being a cosplayer.
Wait, hold on. I want to get his thoughts on what.
I appreciate it anyways.
So what do you Bray Wyatt? We were just talking about Bray Wyatt.
What?
Bray Wyatt.
Wait, what?
What do you? This whole segment that was going on with him and Orton. And
I thought you
what we
were
think
control.
what we think of him.
Bray Watts.
Yeah.
Like Eric Watts.
I can control the lighting.
Bray Wyatt.
Because I just want to rant.
He's just goofy now.
He's a
Yeah.
So
I used to take, obviously, all the stuff he does is fake as hell, but, you can take it legit sometimes, depending on how he performs it, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, now it's just getting,
like his promos, his matches, his mic work, his post match attacks are all the same now.
a lot
They're all
of
the
these
same.
Steve. His Power Rangers villain is more serious than him.
That's his gimmick to the Power Rangers.
Go.
All talk and then loses, but always comes back.
Who do you think is more intimidating, Luke Harper or him?
Luke Harper.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Listen,
Luke Harper is like the deranged psychopath.
Here's a problem I have with Bray Wyatt, and I have to use Roman Reigns as a comparison here. So Roman Reigns, when he first started out, was like when he was the top shit. Everyone loved him.
Everyone wanted they wanted Roman to be the top guy coming out of the Shield.
He didn't
He
change.
eventually became the top guy,
And guess what?
but no one liked it.
He didn't change, and that's how he got old. I understand that now. I find it a little hypocritical of Smarks to keep cheering Bray Wyatt though, because he's in the exact same position. He hasn't changed a damn bit since he did.
No.
And he's not a better wrestler than Reigns. He's about even ground with Roman Reigns.
I think the problem is with Bray. Like
They're cheering him because he's a heel. Like,
no, they're not. They're just
Yes, they are.
they want him to win.
Yeah, he's not winning. He's
That's
not
not-
winning.
because he's edgy. He's cool. That's the thing.
and Roman's not. The
No,
badass
he's
SWAT
tough.
uniform is not.
Yeah, but don't have him cut stupid promos.
Well, don't have Bray Wyatt cut stupid promos either.
Yeah, but at least he's not making jokes.
At least
He's not making jokes. That's the reason why people don't like Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is making these stupid jokes.
Was.
He's not good on the mic. He still does. There's
Yeah,
an
but
occasional
they could.
clunker in there.
yeah, he doesn't.
His jokes have gotten better though.
Yeah, they're
His
not-
roasts have gotten better.
They're not jokes as much. They're just straight up insults.
Yeah, his roasts have gotten better over time since the aforementioned suckering succotash and
Oh,
Jack and
yeah.
the Beanstalk.
People have
Jack
an
and
issue with
Beanstalk
like
and
Sylvester the
potato
Cat.
pop, whatever the fuck you call it, Seamus.
Alright, but
Yeah, no.
Potato tots.
Tater
Potato
tots.
tots,
let's
yeah.
move on.
One thing I did wish that would have come out of Suffering Succotash is if there was a group of
I thought
bad guys
that
that took
was
on the
nice.
series and they called them and they were like, oh, this is a team of monsters. Then everyone go, Suffering Succotash, they're monsters.
great fucking movie.
Who wants to play some basketball?
I like how they steal the pocket and that's a fucking random got way out fucking time.
Yeah. But anyhow,
No.
And we're gonna need some more help.
so Alexa,
Bill Murray. Let's pull in Bill Murray.
So
It's because I'm white, isn't it? It's not because you're white. Larry's white. Larry's
I'm
not
surprised
white.
much Naomi.
Larry's not white.
Alexa
Larry's
Bliss.
clear. The same goes for John Cena for that matter. John Cena's not white. John's clear. True?
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
Okay,
so Alexa
so
Bliss, Naomi.
terrible.
I appreciate.
It's fun. It's fun to watch without the sound and the wrestling.
Just looking at us.
I'm not trying to be one of those guys
Wait, guys,
that
we just-
deprives women just to
What do you
things.
sit in your room and fucking jerk off to the match or something?
I'm not trying to deprive them of their wrestling skill, but the reason I'm not is because I really can't because they're not that good. I mean,
I think Bliss is actually not that half bad.
Bliss
Yeah.
is good, but
Naomi's
Naomi-
athletic.
here's the thing: Bliss is good, but Sasha, Charlotte,
No. She's not better than them.
you
No,
know,
no.
they said the standard is great. You know, there's great. Then there's a bunch of people who are good, and then somewhere beneath the floorboards here, that's where Ava Marie's line is. And then and she's also sharing that line with one big breast Nikki Bella, who is not that much better than Eva Marie.
I thought you would like her because she's a babyface.
You
That's
fucking
smart.
smoking pot or something? You need
That's
you
a-
need to get your head checked.
All right, listen.
You need to get your head checked.
That
This
is
is the line. This is where most divas are. Then
Oh,
this is a
jeez.
good line.
Divas.
Then
That are
divas.
divas.
woman. And then here's Eva Marie, and okay, fine. Nikki Bella's like right here.
No,
She's better than Eva
no,
Marie.
you go higher than that.
No, she's not at the good line. She's
She is
Why
good.
don't we save Nikki Bella?
No. I
Okay.
find that
But
kind of weird. I just find this kind of weird.
fine. How about this? She's somewhere above, in between Eva Marie
Good.
and good.
Okay.
But
All
she
right,
ain't great.
good.
She
So-
ain't great.
Good. It's not great.
So
I'm not
wait,
saying
so-
she's
I'm
good.
not-
So
I'm
let me
just
talk. I'll talk about the Alexa Bliss, Naomi.
God
match.
damn it! I'm trying to get my point out here
Alright.
with Steve here. How like he's like the big smart philosophy is like we judge him on the wrestling ability. We don't judge him based on their base or heel. And he hates Nikki Bella either way, even though she's a babyface.
Because you don't like baby faces anymore.
Anyhow,
So this match sucked, so let's move on.
Yeah. White person
But
won.
She hasn't even done much to be
Alright.
a babyface.
I actually didn't think Alexa Bliss was gonna win because she got the Jawbo entrance. Which is kind of the number one contender to
Yeah.
those SmackDown Women's titles getting a Jawbo entrance.
Apollo
Okay,
Crews,
next
Stuart Hawkins, terrible.
Terrible.
Move on.
Next.
Okay, so now we have the Carmella promo for the
Well, we're not
ages.
gonna make a face the facts joke.
Then
Yeah.
we're gonna move on here because no one cares about that.
Well, Hawkins didn't wrestle. Well, there you go.
For like 2 seconds. But anyway, so Carmella's promo with Nikki Bella was god awful. She brings up the fact that Cena and Nikki are dating. If you didn't know that by now, fucking go online.
Watch Total Divas. Watch Total Bellas.
Watch anything at this point. Watch anything
Mojo.
wrestling related.
Watch Mojo.
Fun fact:
Um,
John Cena hates dogs.
He hates dogs.
And she talked about how she's a gold digger and everything, and the fact that Carmella's mic work is pitiful.
Oh,
It's
just
literally it's unbearable listening to her talking like.
Nikki
You
Bella.
never realize how
And then
much.
she, instead of just standing there like Nikki did,
You know what the
she'd
good
get
thing-
up on her face, then she'd back up, get up on her face, and then back up.
You know what
I would
the
have
good
fucking
thing-
just
you know
gave her the
one
form of
thing-
doom right to the face.
You know what the good thing to come out of Carmella doing absolutely horrible, and that is it makes you realize how much better Enzo Amore really is for the fact that he made her sound good.
Yeah.
By just being next to her, with
Yeah.
a microphone in hand. You know, she could have said anything, and he could have been standing next to her, and it would have sounded like the fucking shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
This was just bad.
We all
really
we're
was awful. It
off
was
topic, but
god
not
awful.
really off
This
topic.
feud should have
Enzo's
ended
the
after
best Mike
No
Walker,
Mercy.
No doubt.
Oh yeah.
No doubt. Enzo best Mike Walker in WWE.
One of the best.
Who-
Yeah, I'd
who
say so.
better?
Owens.
Who?
Owens.
All right, if you're going heel spectrum and face spectrum, yes.
No, I'm saying as a pure mark worker.
You didn't. Yeah, that's the
But
question.
here's the thing: Enzo doesn't really have to hold back because his is all. He's a homegrown talent. You know, Owens has to
Yeah,
hold
those-
back.
he does.
because
Yeah.
you know.
Hey. Enzo. So, SmackDown?
But anyhow,
So James Ellsworth is backstage again, and they talk. This is
I
where
don't get it.
he gets his T-shirt.
yeah.
If I'm correct.
Nope.
And yeah, okay, that's it, because it sucked.
Yeah.
So now we
Two
have
words. No chin.
Next.
The Miz
This.
in the Spirit Squad with Big Tit Maurice. versus Dolph Ziggler in Rhino and Slater.
This wasn't bad. Wasn't great, but wasn't bad.
It's okay.
My question is, if they're gonna have this feud, like, and then Rhino's never gonna be part of this feud, why do they still have the tag titles?
I don't know.
The tag team feud between the Usos and American Alpha.
Yeah.
Put
Who
the-
won on the show this week?
They weren't even on the show this week. They need the titles. That feud needs the belts.
Because that's like the big. That would be like. Sorry, Steve, but that would be like the big payoff. If American Alpha winning the titles from the Usos would be the big.
Yeah,
payoff.
that's the big
They
thing.
kind of dropped the ball with the tag division already, which is sad because, I mean...
It was so good. It was the best thing on SmackDown for like a month.
Its inception as SmackDown live
No, it's just...
from
It's not that the tag
from July
It's just
on.
the wrong teams are getting spotlights. Like, no offense to Heath Slater or Rhino,
That's an offense. Taking offense to this triggered. I'm triggered.
They're entertaining to watch, but like
They're not tagged. I don't think they're
American
tagged.
Alpha and the Usos are the guys.
Yeah.
Right.
The Vaudevillains should be better than they represented than they are.
The Ascension hype blows I think are being used fine. They're not being shut down in blows.
So now we move on to Dan and Bryan.
Danny?
Danny B.
Natalia comes up and she wants.
Oh, okay, fuck that.
Yeah.
No one cares. Jack Swagger versus Baron Corbin. No one cares about that either.
Jack Swagger squashed on. No, wait. Baron Corbin squashed Jack Swagger, and they hyped it like, oh, he just destroyed a former world heavyweight champion.
So, no, actually, that Dan and Bryan backstage segment was different. I think that was them talking about something. I forget what they were talking about, but that.
Ryan and Natalia were talking about how Natalia wants to lead the women's.
That's you have it twice on there.
No, there's nothing. There's something else.
Because the first Bryan segment was Shane.
Would I be incorrect in
No shame
saying
on the show.
over the past few weeks,
No one cares about that. I don't know. I forget what the other one was.
Bryan-
When Ambrose came up and wanted to be the ref.
Yes, that was the first
Really?
one.
No,
He's
it's the
nice
second
this
one.
now. He's always been that way.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's confusing.
Yeah.
There's two segments in that show with him.
Yeah, but
Canada does antagonize.
but Baron Corbin destroys Jack Swagger. They hyped it up like because he destroyed a former world heavyweight champion.
So now AJ Styles defeats the Jobber for the WWE Championship, but Dean Ambrose is the special.
Hey, dark.
Gets
You want me
ring
to do it?
announcer.
You want me to do it?
It was funny.
It was funny, terrible to see that.
Bye.
Completely unnecessary. I give this show a 2 because it sucked absolute donkey dick.
Actually, I when because they have like this Facebook thing that asks what they rate it. People were rating this like a 7 and 8 and
How the hell
9.
would you rate this 7 and 8?
And then when I rated it like a 2, they were like, "What are you talking about? Raw was so much better, dude. What are you smoking?"
Ready? Thumbs in the middle, pointing down. This is a 4 show.
Oh, yeah.
This to me is a thumbs down. It's a 2.
No, the only good
There's
thing.
no redeeming qualities. To
There, I mean,
The
there's
6-man tag I liked.
I like the
It's
six.
the best match on the
I'm
show.
gonna give the show
to piss
the
people
same.
off.
I'm gonna give this show the same amount that Biggie Langston should be pinning people at.
5.
I ain't got 3-man 95.
I'm still mad they got rid of that gimmick. That was so fun to
Well,
watch.
because he has a better gimmick.
Wait, you didn't rate Raw. Want to rate Raw real quick?
8. Actually, no.
Okay.
By the way, have you heard about the Bergs of Gold?
The what?
The Bergs of Gold?
The Birds of Gold.
Yeah.
Gold.
Oh yeah, you need to go back and rewatch it just to watch John.
I
Bunch
never
of the
rewatched
names.
the show.
No,
Huh?
I
ready?
never do either.
Have me butcher every single name. So that's gonna be up for us. We already
Alright.
started that.
You already did that. You
But
already
again, in case if you didn't hear it at the beginning, they don't play the fuck it was. Football reporters, people, we need more subscribers. I can't keep begging. Please.
Get on his knees and
I knew there was something I forgot to do this week. Got to subscribe.
Okay, so I fucking texted you. So now you look at your phone when you're uploading it and you put it in there.
Yep.
And in conclusion, we can all agree. I did not. Repeat.
I did not sleep with that young intern. As a matter of fact, I was up all night.
I was actually gonna make a Nintendo Switch reference, but okay.
I
That
win.
is fun. Alright, so.
I win a lot. Please though, I beg of
New
you.
champion.
Subscribe to John Tuddy also too. Please
Thank
do
you.
that also. Please.
And
I
subscribe to
beg
us-
of you. I can't help but beg.
Subscribe to Owen the Talkinator too.
Don't do that.
Please.
Don't.
Please.
Please, no. Football reporter's better. It's a better show.
James is the
Better
hack slinging
quality.
slasher.
Damn it, he's not in the shot again. Sorry. Alright, I'll redo this.